something isn't right, things don't seem right to me, something's off, but I can't put my finger on it. All these are buzzing, but how do I know if that's real? What did we actually see when we got back? 3 juice heads in a parked up van. There was no Dennis. The rug was missing and a bottle of bleach on the side. In my head, I'm like, okay, sounds. Where was the mop, the gloves, or cloths? Did the juice heads clean everything up and then take Dennis away? What, all in 90 minutes? Because the awful Dennis could have checked Tosh's coat together or separately, seen the phone and realised it was potentially being recorded, and then just spoke like it was being recorded, but without even telling each other, just in case, you know me. So Dennis could even have stashed himself upstairs, and all that whole thing was scripted. And I'm just like, oh lads, what are you on about? What would the point of that be? Why would they go to the trouble when he could just easily made the move on all 3 years plenty of times if they really wanted to? It's his house, he could have stashed pieces anywhere, then both of them just stole on 3 years at random. So, you know, something isn't right. So I thought, you know what, should I do it like this? So runs out, starts checking the car, just, you know, just under the wheel arches, under the bunches, any trackers being put on it. So I'm looking under the wheel arches, I'm just looking under the car and all, and I'm just thinking, you know what are you on about? Why are you overthinking that much? So I couldn't see anything, so I'm just thinking, you know what, I need to turn it in me. Back in, start talking to Tosh and Levy, but I still can't talk myself out of it. You know, we're starting to scrutinise the recording, and I'm thinking, you know what, lad, if you put 5 in someone, there's going to be splattered everywhere, unless, like, he's already planned to do it and who's prepared. Do you know what I mean? Was the other people in the house, was they the only ones there? Was the other people there while we were there? They could have easily been. The house is a proper mansion, it's massive. You know, you wouldn't know who's in there. So for now, I'm not even presuming anyone's even been put to bed. I'm just going to presume it's all a stage and just see what happens. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do. You can't start presuming things, because when you presume things, you know, you can make heavy mistakes, and that's the last thing we need. You know what I mean? That's the last thing we need. It's all been a setup anyway, like a double setup. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, as if we're playing drafts and they're playing chess. No mate, I'm playing chess. You're playing drafts. Yeah. So he all gets off home, and about 2 days later, I'm talking to the Cockney. He says, come meet me. Come on your own, two scouts. So I'm like, yeah, it's sad, but in my head I'm thinking, shut up lads, you madman as if. So I said to Levy and Robbie, yeah, come down. So we got 2 platers, we pulls up, and Robbie and Levy, they're stashed, their car's stashed. So I said, lad, here's what'll happen. I'll open the very back gate door by the barn before 6 o'clock. So you two need to sneak in the gaff and sit and just wait to react to whatever happens, yeah? But don't be too, like, don't just run in all blazing. Just take a step back and watch what's happening, because anything could be anything, do you know what I mean? And they're like, sound lad. So he knocks on the door and they're stashed, goes in. He's got this mad, like, look on him, but it's not threatening. And he just says to me, it's only a matter of time before the shit hits the fan, lad. If it does, have you got me back? So I'm like, lad, have I got your back? Have you got my back, lad? That's the question. And so I thought, you know what? So looks the time, thinking it's getting nearly 6 o'clock. So I said, lad, I need that brandy left in the barn. And he's like, yeah, go ahead, help yourself. And flies out and locks the back gate. So grabs a bottle. And like, this brandy's proper heavy, do you know what I mean? So brings in, comes in, leaves the doors locked for Tosh and Levy. So now I know it's only a matter of time before they'll come inside the house, or somewhere they can act on if needed. So now I'm in the main sitting room where he was last time, right? And his rug's back. You know, the rug that disappeared, that's back where it was. And there's not a mark on it. So I'm thinking, no matter what, you wouldn't even bring that back to the house, would you? No matter what, it's dangerous and just risky. You know, in my own head, the stage is starting to fall apart, and I can see Levy behind Cockney looking through the window. So Cockney's facing me. Then just next thing, Cockney says, I recorded this before you come. Bends down to pull his phone onto his bag on the floor, proper quick, and he's there. So I just jump down and like run scatters for the door, do you know what I mean? So I've got to the door and I'm thinking, no way. So I'm like sort of half down, crouching, thinking, has he just done me there? If he's done me? So I can't see none, I can't feel none. I'm alright, so there's no movement, so goes in over the door. As he goes to the door, Cockney just slides off the chair holding his phone. I'm just looking through the window, levels just put turning through the window. I'm like, lad, what have you done? What have you just done? What are you doing? So Levy and Tosh comes running in, and I'm like, Levy, what have you done, lad? He said, lad, I've seen him. He tried to grab a thing out of his bag. I said, lad, it was his phone. It's his phone. Lad, it's his phone. He's got it, lad. And I'm just like, oh, I can't believe this, you know. So he's got his phone. So I'm like, oh, Levy. I said, use his thumb and open the phone. He's like, what? I said, what do you mean? What? I said, lad, use his thumb and open the phone. And he's like, lad. I'm like, lad, we need to use his thumbprint to open the phone. Levy's like, lad, are you messing? Tosh sort that. Tosh like, fuck off, lad, you're messing on there. He said, you wasting it on him, lad. I'm not doing it on him. They're arguing over it. My head's gone. I'm just like, listen, you don't messing. Fucking rock, paper, scissors for all I care, lad. Hurry up now. And hurry up, open the phone now before someone ends up knocking. So he gets into the Hawk's phone, goes into Corky's office with Levy and Tosh, says to them both, go back in there and find the 2 streets, check they're not stuck in walls, don't come back without both of them, yeah? Take them out if you have to, do whatever you want. You know, it's just, lad, this is like serious now, we've got to get this gaff proper cleaned out, and if we don't, and we get nicked, lads, we are proper finished, honestly, we're proper finished. So let's just sort it out now, and we'll just have to get off. As I'm looking through the footage, yeah, the other night is missing, being deleted, so I'm thinking, why would they do that if it was a black, you know what I mean? So it's probably not even a bag now. So I'm rooting around, sees a memory stick stashed, puts in the computer and just watching the Cockney let 5 off. So now I'm thinking, the little ratchet's both deserved it. So goes to the phone, reads all the exchanging messages and that, press play on WhatsApp, 2 voice notes, yeah, what they've been sending, but this was the day before, when we recorded ours, yeah, and this is what he heard.
I did give the order to Rav to do the Scouser, even though you told me not to. He needs to go, he's becoming a problem. He's formed good bonds with people, it's only a matter of time before he becomes a threat. Can't you see that, Corky? So that's why, nothing personal between you and I.
Dennis, you do know that Scouser knows, don't you? He's all over it.
So on my recording, yeah, it says that the Cockney, he got the blame, didn't he? Because Dennis was saying it was him. But think about it, has Dennis seen the phone in Tosh's pocket? Has he been talking for the camera? And that's why the Cockney done it anyway, just for being that cheeky. Because the Cockney must have thought, you know what, if he even hits him with that, if he even puts that option to Scouser, it's going to 50-50 to blame, and no one will know who to believe, or do you know what I mean? There'll always be like a shadow of doubt, a cast of doubt over it. So I could go either way at some point anyway, and then one day, you know, I could just be sitting there and think, you know what, pair them anyway, do you know what I mean? So who's right, who's wrong, or they both in on it, because why didn't he tell me that he was going to do that then? Do you know what I mean? If he knew then, he should have told me when I seen him, you know, but he didn't. So he's hiding something from the boat, so the boat hiding things from me. Yeah, now was that the full story? But I don't know, maybe not, don't know what's happened, but I do know that the boat in on it, yeah. And it's just like, you know, as much as like the Cockney and all that, lad, if you're carrying on doing that, whatever it is you think that you might have been doing, but obviously you were doing something, you know, lads, then, you know, you know who I thought he was anyway, so what are we going to do here? So it's like, shit. So the Cockney could have been right all the way, you know what I mean? But there's nothing we can do now. Tell Levy and Sosh. And I'm like, lads, we can't change nothing else. You can start him as fault back on, know what I mean? We need to go. We need to just go and just clean the gaff at 100%. So no one can know we come, can he? Do you know what I mean? It's your own fault. It is your own fault, because none of you should have been a part of it, do you know what I mean? And you was. So, you know, you make your bed, you lie in it, that's just how it is. So I'm looking around and I sees a bag, she's in a bag, so I look in the bag and I sees a little ID thing for Dennis. It's got like Dennis's name on it, and there's a dress and all that, which is a bit weird to be carrying around in your bag anyway, but it moves off like a toy car receipt, you know, those little toy cars. So I thought, you know what is I'm going to do here? So as we go outside, I says, look around, and just Tosh goes outside, and I'm like, yeah, lad, look in the light where the van was, to see if there's any like splattered tips of Dennis, or where the van was, you know, any, do you know what I mean? Anything that we can use. So he's like, alright, like Levy, you look around for the same thing, going around the house, look upstairs, whatever, because it was a big gaff, do you know what I mean? It was a big premises. So like, no, unless you could see someone driving through, we could see them driving up for ages, you knew you were clear for ages, do you know what I mean? My uncle there then, you know, he's got licenses to have shotties, he shoots whatever, boxes or something, that he's allowed to do it. So it's not really nothing out of the ordinary for someone to really shut off that property, do you know what I mean? Especially like in the daytime. So it wasn't really that outrageous that what's going on, we've got time. So Lenny comes back with a 25 litre barrel of petty, and he's like, that's what I've got. So we just look, we just both know that's what's happening, yeah. That's happening. So without even saying a word, we just both knew exactly what's going on. Like, Tosh, get in, lad, change your plan. She says, what? I said, go and take that bag with Dennis's ID in it and throw it halfway down the front garden, yeah. So Plod will defo find it and it won't melt even in the blade, do you know what I mean? He said, Sam said, it's got big guy's ID, and he's like, alright, Sam. I said, that puts Dennis in the scene, and then the boat missing, aren't they? There's more scenarios with other people, even around their own areas you're fighting with, than before anyone starts looking at us, lads, you know, we're nothing to do with it, yeah, we just simply wasn't here, lads. So he's like, Sam, so we had this little code thing, so it was all sorted before, and so I phoned Chris, and it rings 3 times, then I put it down, then I ring it 2 times, then I put it down, then I ring it 3 times, same with Robbie, and then what they do is Robbie goes to mine, and Chris goes to Levo's, and then Chris rings my phone, what's in my house, off Levo's phone, what's in Levingston's house, do you get me? And they just keep the call connected until we get back. Then Chris gets his bird to ring Tosh's bird connects the call also, just like in the same time frame. Obviously not mimicking the duration, not where you can be like, that's a bit too coincidental, do you know what I mean? But it just gives us, we weren't there, we were nowhere near there, it couldn't have been nothing to do with us, leg to stand on, do you know what I mean? Because we were on our phones, there's our phone records, you can check them. So, you know, if there's no other evidence, you're going to walk on that, because we was on our phones and it's cell-sighted at our house, and we was talking to each other, everything's exactly what we said he was. So we couldn't have got back from the time we're about to blaze this now, there, to be on the phone, do you get what I mean? So that's how we played out the fail-safe sort of thing now. Might work, but it gives us a leg to stand on, you know what I mean? It gets you a few more months on remand while you sort something out, doesn't it? We dealt what we had to and all that. So Tosh phones me, what's going on? I said, what's going on? He said, go visit it, and I said, yeah. He said, okay, sound. He said, so where do you go from here? I said, I don't know, lads, no. I said, I don't know. I said, we just weren't there, simple as that. I said, and that's just all it can be, lads. I said, there can't be nothing more, there can't be nothing less. I said, that's just how it was. We've got to just keep our wits about us, keep everything together, lad, and just, you know what I mean? You know, we've fucked up there, lad. We have, you know, Levo again, but, you know, I can understand what he was on, because if he thought he's pulled something out of me, then he thinks it's game over, so he's looked after me, and but has he, do you know what I mean, lad? Because, I don't know, lad, you know, phones don't light up, do you know what I mean? But then again, you know, he could have just just being like nervous and, you know, he's standing. I don't even know why he was there. He could have got a better advantage point from being in the hall because he still wouldn't have seen him. Do you get what I mean? It would have been sound, lad. But it is what it is. I'm not going to start moaning because he did have my best interest tonight. Only now that Cockney and Dennis are both no longer with us. So what does that mean? Where are we going to go from here? Who's going to do what? You know, in Rav, what I'm going to say to Rav? I've got to just play the game. Obviously, I'm going to have to say absolutely nothing at all to no one. Not even anyone. Just do not mention nothing to do this now. Let's just, you know what I mean? Just it is what it is, yeah. So got to the close, full forensic shower, clothes gone, webs gone, cars gone. Let's just see what happens, yeah.